I'm so happy we got Season 7 Shigaraki as our new Climax Battle boss in My Hero Ultra Impact. I've been dreaming of this day. Look at him, he's such a gremlin. I did manage to clear SS, but not very smoothly, so let's try again on SS difficulty with this team now that I understand the fight a tiny bit more. This team features the new Ruler of the Edge Deku and a squad of 4 girls. The idea is to cancel temporary status ailments in phase 1, and then in phases 2 to 4, our backline will come in to deal a lot of damage with vulnerable and piercing shot to meet the 70k damage requirement. Power down will also allow us to power up our plus ultras and skill impact. The strategy info says that we need power down, cancel status ailments, piercing shot, and vulnerable, but it doesn't tell us like what phases we need them. Cancel status ailments is really important in phase 1, while the others are more important in later phases. It also says here that strength and mind will give Shiggy HP restoration and it will give us defense down. But this is in phases 2 to 4. It's not around in phase 1. So in phase 1, it's okay to bring a strength character or a mind character. So I have Winter Froppy here to help me cancel temporary status ailments. The front line will get swapped out in phase 2, really early this time. Okay, let's give it a try. Enough talk, I'll destroy everything. Struggle all you want, it's too late. I won't let you. I won't let you. Okay, we're gonna check out his skills in phase 1. He gives us a lot of debuffs right off the bat. But we will be canceling them. So if we go to the menu, click on Shiggy, and look at his skills, he has Successor of Chaos with his enhancement bonus effects. Skill impact 444%. It's a ripoff, the same name as his memory. So he decreases our power by 50% for 6 turns, critical hit rate by 6 turns, vulnerable a lot. But what's most important is, let's see, right here. Decreases their own speed by 20% for 23 turns after temporary status ailments of an opponent are cancelled 2 times, up to 3 times. So we need to apply this to him. We need to cancel our own temporary status ailments to apply this speed debuff on him. So we need to do this 3 times. His speed will then be debuffed for 23 turns. We need his speed to be debuffed so that he does not apply fear to us in phase 2. Winter Froppy is great for canceling temporary status ailments. Fantasy Ochako can also cancel her own temporary status ailments when she's restoring HP. Usually, we want to use her second so she can regenerate HP, but Froppy will help with that. So let's use this, because I do have different memories on them. I would like to use Froppy second and Deku third. So let's give this a try. I wish he would hit Froppy so she would get her skill back. So unfortunately, she did not get her skill back. But all good. All good. So Deku has the new skill Vulnerable, which is so useful in this fight. Let me just keep doing that. Okay. They don't quite do enough damage to get them to phase 2, but that's okay. I do need to wait a turn for Deku's skills to come back, so let's just do this. Okay, and that should get us to phase 2. And in phase 2, my backline is already coming in. That's so early. This is the only climax battle where this happens. Usually it's in phase 3. Okay, so let's take a look at Shiggy's skills. So he still has Successor of Chaos. Okay, it's a ripoff. So he does still decrease his own speed in this phase. Okay, so over here it says that if he has less than 3 temporary speed down effects, his normal attack skill impact increases. If less than 2, his plus ultra move skill impact increases. And when that happens over here, it says here, when he has plus ultra move impact up, decreases power of opponents by 20% for 15 turns and causes fear in all of their opponents for 15 turns. So that's why we need to make sure he does not get plus ultra move up. We need to debuff his speed so he doesn't put fear in us. We have debuffed his speed by 16 turns. So he did not gain plus ultra move up. So that means he will not be applying fear to us. So that part is super important. Okay, in this phase, we cannot bring mind or strength because that will give him HP restoration and also decrease our defense. So definitely do not bring those. So if your backline dies and your frontline comes back in, and if you have strength on your frontline, that could be a problem. So you got to make sure that your backline does not die if you're going to run strength on the frontline. So I'm going to buff Deku, and let's use this one to decrease Shiggy's power. And let's use this one. Let's try that. So I will try to keep using Deku third since he has full power young ones on him. Now I am using Lady Nagant because she also has piercing shot and can apply power down. I suggest using your best piercing shot character. Fantasy Froppy and DST Tokoyami are both great choices too. I'm not entirely sure how much power down we need to be safe, so I also put you die when you die on Lady Nagant, which applies power down when you second. So let's use her second. And we'll continue using Deku third. Okay, so let's use the plus ultras now. Now my Lady Nagant isn't quite doing 70k damage. Should I buff her? So he actually gives us our plus ultras back in phase 3. But let's check out his skills. So Successor of Chaos is still there. It's a ripoff, still the same. Defensive mode, combining quirks. He cancels all his temporary power down effects every 3 turns. I think I saw that in phase 2 as well. Okay, he also has One Who Brings Destruction, which is like a whole essay again. Entire essays. So many words. I think it comes down to applying a lot of debuffs on us. And every 3 turns, he increases his speed by 120%. Okay, so this is the most important part in phase 3. We need to deal 70k skill damage to increase his defense by 5%, reduce damage received for 2%. 70k or more skill damage increases power of opponents by 10%. So we need this part to happen, body modifications. So I'm not too sure if my Lady Nagant is going to be doing 70k damage. I didn't see that in phase 2. I think Ruler of the Edge Deku is fine. He's not even level 100 and he is fine with that. I kind of want him to apply vulnerable first, but let's try plus ultras this time. Maybe next time I will try using skills instead so that he can apply vulnerable first, because I'm pretty sure they're not going to be dealing 70k damage. Only Deku. Okay. So should I buff Lady Nagant? I'm going to try buffing Deku still, but if Lady Nagant can't deal 70k, I don't know. god, their plus ultra's back again. Okay, there we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay, phase 4 now. How much is he going to recover? That is the question. Destroy mode activated. Okay, not too bad. Like, he recovered half of phase 3 health. So let's check out his phase 4 skills. So those are still the same. What we want to look at is this one. Okay, well, there's growing evils. He's gonna have the ability to use multi-use skills 2 times. He's gonna hit us really hard. But hyper regeneration, this is how much health he regenerates. If he has less than 6 temporary damage down effects, he's going to regenerate 1 time, less than 5, 1 time, less than 4, 1 time. So we want to make sure that he has a lot of damage down effects. That will change how much he restores HP. And over here we have damage down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 of them. So I think mine restored HP by 20% then, because I don't think I have the less than 6 if I counted right. In any case, let's keep going. We'll buff Deku. I'll just keep using the skills in that order. Okay. They have their plus ultras back. Should I use them? I'm just gonna do skill chains. Oh, I missed a skill chain. No. They're like, why are you doing skill chains? We got plus ultras. Okay, it should be fine that I missed one skill chain, but no full power young ones for that one. Ow. And there we have it. Not the fastest clear yet. I'm going to look into it some more and see what I can do with my teams. I will be testing other characters and teams too. I hope to return with a clearer guide at a later time once I understand this fight more. How are your clears going? Do you have any advice for us? Did I get anything wrong? Let me know. I'm still working on figuring out a good farming team myself. Luca out.